Okay, good. Good morning and welcome to a little bit of Yang and Yin yoga. So we're going to do some movement to warm the bodies up, but we're also going to stay in some asanas to go deep and release and also get the mind to be still. So yeah, at any time if you feel like you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, or you want to come out, you can come out. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Just beginning to arrive here together, so maybe closing your eyes or softening your gaze, and then just noticing your body. Maybe begin by taking a deep breath in and then sighing your breath out. Doing that one more time, taking a deep breath in and sighing your breath out. And just begin to notice how your body relaxes here, softening your legs, your knees, your hips. And notice your sit bone and beginning to find a center point here, and lengthen your vertebra one at a time towards the sky. And then notice your navel and move that inwards, and then softening through the space. Notice the sensation of being held and supported by this inward movement, by this connection between spine and navel. And then just beginning to breathe up and down the center line. So on your inhale, breathing from your root or your pelvis all the way up that center line to your skull or your crown chakra. And then on the exhale, it moves down all the way from the skull to the pelvis. And then not allowing a single breath to pass without this movement. And also maybe using the breath as a brush to just brush life force, prana, through the spine, through the body. Next time you breathe down your spine, you can release this way of breath. Just notice the effects on your entire being, your mind, the body, your energetic body. And then in this noticing, bringing your hands to your heart, you can either connect your palms and then bring your thumb to your chest to connect there, or placing your palm on your actual heart, your left palm or right, and then covering that hand with your opposite hand, and then maybe just holding yourself here, feeling into the heart space. And then setting your intention from here. Your intention for this practice, and also maybe for this day, your experiences. Maybe intending to be compassion in action today, to show love and kindness in all your connections, and maybe to experience some joy and peace, whatever it is, just feeling into your heart. And then when you're ready, bringing your hands to your knees. And then inhale to lengthen here. And exhale, twisting over to the right. So bringing your left hand on your right knee. Right hand behind you, lengthen with a breath in. And with your exhale, just twisting a little deeper. And just taking a few breaths here. Just detoxifying the muscles and the organs. And sending life to our bodies with our breath. And then exhale brings your head back to center. Inhale brings the body. And then sighing your breath out. Lengthen again with a deep breath in. And exhale to twist to the left. Again, looking over your back shoulder, lengthen with your breath in. With your exhale, maybe moving to an edge here, drawing that navel to your spine. Taking a few breaths here again. And exhale brings the head back to center. Inhale brings the body. And sighing the breath out. And then inhale to lengthen. And with your exhale, come forward, beginning body rotations. You inhale, you hold onto your knees, round your back. Lean as far back as you can. And then coming back through with the exhale as you fold. So just finding your rhythm of movement, connecting your circles, your flow with your breath. And then just feeling into how the body feels this morning, where there's some stiffness or stories, and just honoring them, sending life force, breath to these places. Changing direction. Then beginning to make these circles smaller as you wind up to center, as you come to stillness. And taking a deep breath in here. And sigh the breath out. And then bringing your feet into your mat about a hip distance apart, holding onto your knees. Sitting up nice and tall, drawing the thighs to your chest. Doing a few seated cat and cow. So on the inhale, lift the chin and chest forward. For the seated cow asana, the tailbone is tilted, the chin is up. Just taking a breath or two here. And then on your next exhale, we round our backs, we tuck our chins, and then lean as far back as you can, using your knees as an anchor point. A nice firm grip with your fingertips, activating the fingers. Soften your shoulders here, let them slide down away from your ears. Maybe see what happens if you draw your navel to your spine. And then taking a few breaths here again. 1 or 2. And then we're flowing on the inhale, coming up, reaching your chin and chest forward. And then on your exhale, you round your back, tuck your chin for cat. And then again, inhale, moving with your breath, coming into seated cow. And on your exhale, you're rounding, you're tucking your chin, your navels to your spine. And then now just moving with your rhythm, finding your flow. Notice your breath. Enjoying this dance between breath and body as our breath leads us. And then wherever you are, coming back up to neutral, hugging your knees in, giving yourself a little squeeze here. And then exhale, drop your head to your knees. Really making yourself nice and small here for this very fragile child's pose. And then inhale, lift your head up. And then coming to wide straddle, exhale, opening up the legs as wide as you can. So feeling into where your edge is, activate your legs by pointing your toes to the sky, maybe sitting on the front of your sit bone. Also notice your navel here, draw your navel inwards. And maybe closing your eyes and just lengthening through your spine. Feeling into this active sensation through your legs, your glutes, but keeping soft in your body. Then bringing your hands in front of your lap, inhale to lengthen here. And then exhale to walk your hands forward in front of you. And inhale, reach your chin and chest forward, halfway up, lengthen. And then exhale, folding down to the mat. And then we just move down in this pancake fold a little bit this morning. So inhale, lengthen, lifting up halfway. And then exhale over to the right foot, walking with the breath. And then inhale, lengthen, reach the chin and chest forward. Exhale, head to your knee. Full exhale, then inhale, lengthen. Reaching your chin forward, exhale, moving over to that left foot. Walking with the exhale, inhale, lengthen. Chin to your toe, exhale, head to your knee. Inhale, lengthen again, reaching forward. Exhale over to the other side, walking with that breath. Inhale, reach the chin forward. Finding length, exhale, head to your knee. Again, last time, inhale, reaching the chin forward. Exhale over to the opposite side. Now reach the chin, lengthen. Exhale, head to your knee. And inhale, reaching, lengthening. We go over to the right side for the last time. Inhale, reach your chin, lengthen. Exhale, head to knee. And then just staying here in this position for a minute or so. So seeing if you can get your chin and your chest parallel to your thigh as much as possible. Notice that left leg is active, and then allowing your head just to relax towards your knee. Wherever you are, if it looks like this, that's fine. If it's way more flat, that's also okay. Wherever you are, just taking a minute. Maybe you want to move your left hand towards your toes and feel that stretch on the left side if it's not already there. Maybe you want to have a micro bend in your knee. Just taking a minute, trying to close your eyes here and just be still for a moment, allowing your mind to be still, allowing your body to be still. And just breathing into the space. And if you are holding your foot with your left hand, release the hand next to your leg. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. And then slowly exhale, go to the left leg for the last time. And just settling into a forward fold here. So resting your chest as parallel as you can to your thigh. Just feeling into this posture. Again, we're staying here for a minute, so not too long. Trying to soften through the shoulders. Connecting to your breath here. Again, if you want to reach your right hand to your toes, you can, stretching that right side body. Staying here for a few more breaths. And again, releasing your toes if you've got them. Inhale, lengthen, reaching halfway up. And then exhale, coming to center. And then when you find yourself in center, maybe you can move your fingertips a little more forward. Maybe there's a bit of a space there. So finding that new space, and then inhale, lengthen, reach the chin forward. And then exhale, coming down as far as you can, relaxing your head and shoulders. And then staying here for 2 minutes. So if you want to be very comfortable, you can have a block handy and you can rest your head on your block at whatever level it's at. Or if you're happy to just let your head hang out and soften here, that's also okay. Just keeping those toes pointing to the sky, keeping active through the legs. Draw your navel inwards, soften your shoulders and let your breath move freely. Long inhales and long exhales. If you notice your mind presenting a story to you, just notice it. Just coming back to your breath when that happens, and begin to notice your breath instead of the story. And just honoring your mind. Don't reject the thought, just honoring your mind for doing its job. It's meant to bring out ideas, thoughts, stories. So honoring it for doing its job and just returning back to the breath. And then with the deep breath in, slowly coming back up to center. Allowing the chin to come up last. And then sighing your breath out. Good, and then bringing your feet into the mat, bringing your hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Being active through your shoulders, we're doing a reverse tabletop. Inhale, lift up the pelvis, push through your hands so you'll feel the counter stretch here from where we were just at. So just allowing that to happen, really pushing through the palms. We're not staying here for any loaded amount. If this is not available today for you, you can simply keep your bum on the floor and just push the chest upwards. This is similar effect. This is a deeper, stronger effect. So just honoring again where you are, taking a few breaths here. Again, just notice the navel, moving that to your spine, pushing as much through your hands as you can, lifting the pelvis, maybe engaging your glutes. 1 or 2 more breaths. Exhale, come down. Good, and then cross those feet, hug your legs in, finding asana, not a Lola asana, just a hovering feet asana. Finding that connection between core and thighs. And again, just connecting to our deep lying core muscles. Those are the ones that carry us as we age, that keep our bodies moving. So honoring these muscles, waking them up and engaging them to your thighs. And then if you feel connected, you can release your hands forward for Lola Asana. Or if you want to keep assisting yourself, you can gently assist with your hands. And then taking a few breaths here. This is creating lots of heat in our core, activating our solar plexus, our sacral, our root. So just breathing here. Keep squeezing those legs towards your chest. And then exhale, coming to Navasana, boat pose. You can have a variation of your feet down to the floor if this is where you are. You can have a variation of shins to the sky, or if you are really feeling strong, which I'm not, you can have your toes pointing up, but no assist, rather going down a level and keeping integrity of honoring your body where it is. So maybe even dropping the feet today, feeling the heat. If you need to rest, you can rest as well. A few more breaths here. Few more breaths. Good. Hold on to your knees. And then begin to hammock your body down to the ground. So rounding through the spine, tucking your chin and releasing vertebra for vertebra. And then sighing the breath out as the head and shoulders find the mat. Squeezing the knees in. And then rocking from side to side. And then coming to stillness, holding each knee in each hand and just making some circles with your knees, but using your muscles that we just worked to move your legs and your hip flexors, and just using the hands as a guide, changing direction. Good, and then coming to stillness, hugging your knees in. Inhale, lift your head towards your knees. Give yourself a hug here. Really feeling into the squeeze. And then release your hands to your knees. Let your head and shoulders come down. And then drawing your knees away from your body. Keeping your hands on the knees and coming up, using your core muscles again into a hanging hammock pose. So lovely, using the strength in the core. And if you need assistance with a little rock or a little roll, go ahead and do that. Maybe 1 or 2. Good, so we're firing up through the core here a little bit more. Coming back to Navasana. I promise you this is almost over. But we had a little rest now anyway. So just taking some breath. Good, exhale, bring your soles to meet in this position. Hold on to your ankles and then just bringing your feet down for butterfly pose. You'll feel a nice release here as well. You can turn the soles of your feet outwards with your hands like it's a book. This will open your hips a little more. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hinge from your hips, come forward. Rest your elbows on your calf muscles, soften your shoulders here. You can feel into your spine where you want your chin, maybe forward for length, maybe rounded, wherever it feels good, maybe just in a neutral position. And then we're staying here also for 2 minutes. So maybe you want to have a block to rest on. If you're rounding, maybe you're happy just to lengthen here. Just finding somewhere where you can close your eyes and just notice the body, feel into this position and breathe into the spaces that are active. On your next inhale, coming back up to center. And then sighing your breath out. Noticing your body, noticing the heat, noticing the activation. And then from here, we're going to keep our right leg forward to the top of the mat. And we're going to swing our left leg behind us for this S shape in our legs. Good, and we're just going to do a little bit of warming up through the hips before we find a yin asana. So you can keep your body squared, you can keep your hips aligned facing forward, but try and keep that shin parallel to the top of your mat. And then we're going to just move our knees with our breath, and you can use your hands to assist you, whatever works for your body, wherever you feel. Or if you really want a good workout, you can try and do it without your hands. Begin one way and then go another way. So lengthen with the breath. And then exhale, move the knees to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move the knees to the right. Good, lengthen again. Exhale, move the knees to the left. You might shift a bit on your mat, that's okay. Like a micro shift, that's okay. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over to the left. And then lengthening here again. Exhaling over to the other side. We're going to do one more round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the left. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale over to the other side. So maybe you should be facing the top of your mat again, placing your hands onto the top of your mat and then moving your knees into a tabletop position. So whatever works for you, bringing your hands under your shoulders, your knees, under your hips. And then inhale the right leg forward. And then exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time, we're going to inhale, right leg back. And then exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then swing your shin to your wrist as you prepare to come for pigeon pose. So then you just want to slide your bum down. You can have the shin as tucked as you need to, or you can bring it parallel to your mat, and this is going to intensify this stretch. And you also want to roll onto your back leg to straighten through your hips. Lengthen with a breath in, yeah? And then exhale, coming down to your level, wherever that is, on a block, on your elbows, on your chest, wherever you are. Just coming down to that. We're staying here for 2 minutes. Long inhales, long exhales, and just allowing the breath to move. Keeping the mind just noticing. And lifting your head wherever you are, coming back onto your hands, moving nice and slowly, bringing your hands in front of you, tucking your back toe, and then lifting up that back leg, swinging your right foot to meet your left for high plank. If a high plank is not something you feel like doing today, you can drop your knees to the mat, but keeping the navel connected to the spine. Just taking a few breaths here again. Shoulders down away from your ears. And then dropping your knees slowly to the mat. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. Then going for the left leg. Inhale the left leg behind. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, left leg behind. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bringing that left knee to the left elbow. And then bringing your foot to that right wrist. Coming down for pigeon on the left. And again, adjusting your shin wherever you can. I use my elbow here to keep it in place as I roll over. So rolling over, doing what you need to. And then also just honoring yourself as you find your pigeon pose on the left. Very tight here. Staying here for 2 minutes. Breathing, softening and letting go with love. Just keep softening here, allowing your body to move a little deeper if it can. Keep your mind or your thoughts on your breath, on softening and letting go. And then bringing your head up nice and slowly, moving your hands back in front of you, lifting up your chin and chest, tucking your back toes and then lifting up that back leg, drawing your navel in, sweeping your left leg to meet your right for high plank. Again, the knees are an option if you want the knees. And then exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Little back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, extended child's pose. So drop your bum to your heels. Reach your fingers forward, lengthen the back of your spine, the back of your body, drawing the bum downwards. Soften your shoulders and let your head rest on the mat. Taking a deep breath in here and sighing it out. Lifting your head and moving back onto your knees, and then from your knees making your way to your sit bone any way that works for you. You can roll over your ankles, you can move your legs to the side, you can do a cartwheel. Bringing your feet in front of you and just sitting in staff pose, moving the fleshy bird's hands out to your heart, lengthen here. And then exhale to release vertebra for vertebra down to your mat. And then bringing your hands either side of you, sending your legs up to the sky for restorative L shape. So we're going straight for a restorative L shape, so drawing those legs as close to your face as you can. If you need to, you can use your hands under your bum for a little bit more space. You can also assist with your fingers or your hands, feeling into the tremors and honoring them for the sensations they are, the releasing of our stories that we keep so dearly and so close to us. And then coming to a neutral L shape. If your hands are under your buttocks or your lower back, you can remove them. And then with control, releasing your left leg to the mat. With your breath and an exhale, brings the right leg down. And then taking one more deep breath in. And open your mouth and sigh it out. As you surrender into your mat. Enjoy a Shavasana where you can just be. It's a short one, but just being for a few breaths. Not needing to do anything else. And then inhale, taking another deep breath in. And sighing your breath out as you begin to move your toes and your fingers, also your wrists and your ankles. And then with another deep breath in, reaching your arms up, lengthen, stretch your body, getting tight and long, hold your breath. And when you're ready, sigh it out. Soften, relax, let it all go. And then moving your knees towards your chest, hug them in. Roll over to the right side. And then from here, coming up to seated, moving with little efforts, moving with ease. And keeping your gaze soft, your eyes closed. And then again, taking this opportunity to connect to your heart space, either bringing your palm to your heart and then holding yourself here, or connecting thumbs and palms in a more traditional yogic way. And then just feeling into your heart. And again, just love yourself here. Oh, lovely hiccup, without needing to change anything, without judgment, just holding yourself right here, taking a moment to honor this body, honor this journey, and I say thank you and namaste. Hiccup's clearly got lots to say. Excuse me, boss. Again, if you want to join us on Meet Live, just leave a comment and I'll connect you up. Thank you for joining.